How's it going, everybody? I'm Jules. I'm one of your no excuse moms, fitness pros, and I'm going to give you a quick squat tutorial that is foolproof. First of all, I want you to understand squats are really, really important because not only do they engage the quads, the hamstrings, the glutes, the inner thighs, the outer thighs, but they really, really work that low back and they work the lower abdominals, okay? So they really are hitting an entire group of muscles that oftentimes we forget that they're hitting. So it's important to work the legs just as it is to work the core, upper body, and everything else. For most of you who may sit down during the day, you're gonna have very tight hip flexors. Okay, you also might have a tight low back. Doing a squat is gonna be important for helping to strengthen them and also to loosen them, okay? Same with if you are post-pregnancy or childbirth. Your joints loosen up, then they stretch and they tighten. These are really important for strengthening everything that's just been sort of loosened and stretched and re-engaging it, tying it all back together, giving you great posture, great form, avoiding injury, especially while we're taking care of little ones, okay? So in order to strengthen, you're gonna wanna start with no weights at all. Just make sure that you nail that form each time. Now, when we do a squat, we wanna make sure that our feet are shoulder width apart. We don't wanna be too wide. Our feet are gonna be facing forward, okay? No toes out, no toes in, okay? Our knees should be straight over our feet so that they're pointed front facing forward, okay? Right over. Now, one of the things I see people do a lot is when they squat, they pull their knees in. Avoid this, okay? Also, other thing, they push their knees out. Think about driving your knees back when you drive your hips back. So, here's how we do it. Feet are shoulder width apart. Our hips are neutral, right, to start with. Our back is neutral. And we're gonna throw the hips back, pull that belly button in, all the weight is shifting to my heels, my arms are stretched out, and I'm coming down to parallel if I can, and I'm exhaling and driving straight up through my heels, giving it a good squeeze at the top. Here's how it looks from the side. Okay, pushing straight back, really sticking my butt out as if I'm gonna sit on the edge of a chair, come down, 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 down. Here I am breaking parallel just below that parallel place, pushing up from the heels and up. If you're having trouble staying on your heels, even just putting your toes on a folded up mat, just a quarter of an inch can help disperse the weight into the backs of your heels instead of your toes, okay? You don't want to put your heels way, way high up because you'll fall back, okay? You want to learn to really correct a lot of the muscle imbalances from sitting all day and from using the fronts of our body. Here's where we're strengthening the back and the core as well. So push way back into the heels. You should be able to wiggle the toes and stand straight up. The core is contracted the entire time, okay? And again, from the side, we're gonna come down and push up. Squeeze the glutes to the top, down, push up, down, push up. Another really key part of a squat is maintaining this posture. Belly button, chest, and eyes should be facing forward the entire time. This is not a good posture right here when you bend at the waist. You only want to bend from the hips, chest facing forward. Back should never be rounded, okay? So really engage, 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 and push. You want to make sure that that pelvic tilt doesn't happen until the way top, okay? And push and squeeze, chest facing forward. Those are my key points on how to do the perfect squat. You may notice when you're waking up the next morning, you're a little tight in the low back, and that can be easily remedied by reaching down, touching your toes, holding that stretch for 30 solid seconds. Nice and tight. That's how you get your low back and your hamstrings. If you're tight in the front where the quads are, you want to pull that quad and stretch, 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 stretch. And you can also lean forward just a little bit more and get that hip flexor as well. Pull the core in, hold it, and breathe for 30 seconds. If you notice you're sore on the side of the legs, that's your IT band. You can massage it with your hand, rub it with a rolling pin, or go over it with a foam roller. That's another muscle group or area that really tends to be sore after the squats. There you have it. There's my squat tutorial for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.